Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Uriwa urges TInubu to free Nnamdi Kanu for peace to reign. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, it is actually a good thing as Uriwa has actually appealed on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu to TInubu to free him and just for peace to reign in the southeast, because as it is, this is exactly what Nigeria needs, most especially the southeastern part of the country. To my dear listeners, good evening from wherever you're listening from. Before I move on, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Now the details. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, Huriwa, has called for the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to begin the process of healing and for peace to reign in the southeast. The group believed the prolonged detention of Kanu, describing it as a violation of his fundamental human rights, was a major stumbling block to achieving peace in the southeast. The rights group also called for young men for the southeast in DSS detention to be freed to pave the way for peace and harmony in the zone. A statement from the national coordinator of the group, Emmanuel Onwubiko, on Monday emphasized that the continued incarceration of Kanu and the mass arrest of IPOB members have exacerbated insecurity in the region, leading to avoidable death and suffering. Uriwa urged President Tinubu to initiate a comprehensive and genuine dialogue with all aggrieved groups in the southeast. The group highlighted that a peaceful resolution is the only sustainable path to ending the mass killing of Igbo youth by state and non-state actors. The president must demonstrate genuine sincerity in addressing the unrest in the southeast by engaging with all stakeholders, including IPOB, traditional rulers, clergy and civic groups, the statement said. This is the only way to restore stability to the region, Uriwa stressed. It pointed out that the continued killings and arbitrary detentions cannot be ignored, nor should they be reduced to political considerations or ethnic biases. The right organization noted that the perception among the Igbo populace is that President Tinubu has abandoned the southeast, prioritizing political gains over the region's security and well-being. Uriwa expressed disappointment that deceive actions against mass killings and insecurity in the southeast have been lacking, while similar issues in the southwest are promptly addressed. Uriwa alleged that the federal government's actions suggest a targeted persecution of the southeast. It called for an end to the use of armed forces to suppress dissenting voices in the region, describing such measures as counterproductive and a gross violation of human rights. It is appealing that instead of tackling the root causes of the crisis, the government has resorted to deploying the military and other security operatives who indiscriminately kill and detain innocent Igbo youth. This approach has only deepened the mistrust and widened the gap between the government and the people of the Southeast, the statement read. Huriwa stressed the need for the federal government to address the root causes of insecurity in the Southeast, including widespread poverty, unemployment, and political marginalization. The group argued that the region's challenges cannot be solved through military might alone, but require deliberate effort to build trust and create opportunities for, for its peoples. The insecurity in the Southeast is a reflection of the years of neglect and marginalization the region has suffered. The government must prioritize development, provide opportunities for the youth, and create an environment where peace can thrive. Anything short of this is a mere band-aid solution, Huriwa stated. The group also called for urgent and decisive action against terrorists, kidnappers, and other criminal elements operating across Nigeria. Huriwa pointed out that the focus suppressing IPOB and other Southeast groups has distracted the government from effectively addressing the activities of well-known terrorist organizations and bandits in other parts of the country. It is it is baffling that while the government expends resources on silencing IPOB, terrorists and kidnappers continue to wreak havoc in other regions with little or no resistance. This selective approach to security is unacceptable and must end. The government must demonstrate that it values all Nigerian lives equally, regardless of region or ethnicity, Huriwa said. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.